Good morning and welcome to your Farm and Home Show. I'm Kristi and this morning we're visiting with Alyssa Cox. She's Rockcastle County Agent for 4-H Youth Development. Good morning, Alyssa.
Good morning, Kristi. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being with us today. Now, February is National Eating Disorder Awareness Month, and today you are going to talk to us about how to identify if a loved one may be struggling with an eating disorder. But first, Alyssa, can you talk to us about what an eating disorder is?
Yes, I can. So this topic is really relevant to everyone. National surveys estimate that about 20 million women and 10 million men in America struggle with an eating disorder at some point in their lives. Eating disorders are really serious, but they're treatable mental and physical illnesses that can affect people of all gender, ages, races, religions, ethnicities, sexual orientation, body shape, and weight.
Yeah, we live in a society where there is a lot of pressure on what our bodies should look like. And that can be a very hard thing to navigate. Alyssa,
Mhm.
what are some of the warning signs of eating disorders?
So there are emotional and behavioral warning signs and some physical ones as well. So what you want to look for in your loved ones is a general attitude that indicates that weight loss, dieting, and control of food are becoming primary concerns. So they may have a preoccupation with weight, food, calories, carbohydrates, fat grams, and just dieting in general. They may refuse to eat certain foods and, remove entire categories of foods from their diets. For example, not eat any carbohydrates at all. A lot of times they'll appear uncomfortable eating around others, so you might not find them at the dinner table. Or they might develop some food rituals like chewing their food a certain amount of times or not allowing some foods to touch. A lot of times they may skip meals or eat a really small portion at their meals. Um, and they have an extreme concern with their body size and shape. So they may be looking at themselves more often in the mirror and criticizing how they look. Some of those physical characteristics may be a noticeable fluctuation in weight, whether that goes up or down. A lot of times they'll have gastrointestinal issues such as cramps and constipation. In women, you'll have menstrual irregularities because it will often stop their menstrual cycle. Um, and their laboratory findings when they do blood work will be really abnormal. They might have anemia or low hormone levels. Dizziness is often common, along with fainting, and feeling cold all the time is something that they will experience often. Calluses along their fingers from intentional purging and dental problems.
Alyssa, if we are concerned that a loved one is struggling with an eating disorder, what can be done to help them?
Yeah, so friends and family are often key to encouraging loved ones with an eating disorder or a body image issue to seek help. So, first things first, you need to learn as much as you can about eating disorders. Knowing the facts will help you reason with your friend, and any inaccurate ideas that you may have may be fueling their eating disorder patterns. So, I recommend checking out nationaleatingdisorders.org for reliable information. When you're talking to someone with an eating disorder, be sure to use I statements and focus on behaviors that you have personally observed, such as, I have noticed that you aren't eating dinner with us anymore, or I'm worried about how frequently you're going to the gym. So it doesn't sound accusatory. So, like you mentioned earlier, February is National Eating Disorders Awareness Month, and they actually have a week during that, which is February 21st through the 27th. And it's an annual campaign to educate the public about the realities of eating disorders and to provide hope, support, and visibility to individuals and families affected by eating disorders.
Alyssa, thank you so much for being with us to talk about such an important topic. Thanks for being with us, and we'll see you next time.